Yo, what's good YouTube? It's Moodboy. Welcome to this new video. First of all, I hope you're having a good summer wherever you're from. For today, I decided to upload an unreleased video that I did about 1 or 2 months ago, something like that. And I'm basically gonna show you how you can make a Doja Cat drill remix in BandLab that sounds like this. So, if you want to make a remix, you need the acapella, and if I don't find it on YouTube, I go on Lalal.ai to find it. Let's do a test with this song from Doja Cat. When you're on the website, you can simply drag and drop your track. Then you need to wait a little bit, but it's not too long, I would say maximum 1 minute. On the left side, you have different choices, so what we want here is the acapella. Now I have the acapella, let's listen to it.
What it's like, baby, show me what it's like. I don't want to got no tights.
And I also have the instrumental. The first thing I want to mention is that it's impossible to extract perfectly your acapella and your instrumental if you have a WAV or an MP3 file. You're always gonna have a bit of spill. For example, you can hear the hi-hats on the vocal take or a bit of the reverb on the instrumental. Let's try out the different features. Here, if you want to, you can extract the drums. We can sometimes hear the 808 on the drums, but most of the time it does the job. Then for this song, if you want to, you can extract the bass. Again, you can just skip the bass or getting rid of the bass on the instrumental. And for this Doja Cat song, it can be interesting to just skip the synth, for example. And with the fader, you can make your own mix if you want to hear a bit the drums, for example. Again, there are just a very few spills on the synth. It's an AI that works very well. For this remix, I just want to keep the acapella, so I just click here on download. If you want to try it, you can do it for free. You just have to pay if you need more minutes. Now that I have the acapella, I can do my remix. First of all, I'm gonna import the acapella and the instrumental in BandLab. The first thing to do is to change the BPM. Here it's in 130. I found it on TuneBot. Then I can import the acapella and the instrumental, and I'm going to synchronize it to the BPM. Here I can zoom in to be more precise, and I'm going to find a kick and synchronize it on the first beat. Here I can activate the click to ensure that it's on time and that it's synchronized. When it's done, I can get rid of the instrumental and only keep the acapella. I'm gonna create a MIDI region and add the piano. I can add the chords, so here it's very straightforward. I have only 2 chords. First of all, I have an A flat minor, and then I have a B major. The notes are A sharp, C sharp, and F. And then it's B, D flat, and F sharp. I can add the bass, so I'm just gonna add the root notes, so A sharp and B. I can also add the 5th, so it's the 3rd note of my chord, and it's F and F sharp. I have my chords and I'm gonna play around with those notes and find a melody. This way it's gonna sound a bit more interesting. This is what we've got with the piano and vocals.
Wanna know what it's like? Show me what it's like. I don't want to got no tights. I just wanna fuck all night. Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna add some drums and I'm gonna try to find a loop. Let's go for a drill pack and I'm gonna use this one. I can filter my research. Let's try this loop.
Wanna know what it's like? Show me what it's like. I don't want to got no tights. I just wanna fuck all night.
Or if you prefer, you can use another one.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, baby, I need to know.
This one works a bit better for this remix. Copy and paste. After the drums, I like to add the bass. Add track, virtual instrument. At the bottom left, I click on Instruments. Here I'm gonna choose this one. I think this is my favorite one. I can close it by clicking at the bottom left again. Right click, create region. Here I can add the bass and the notes are just A sharp and B. So this is an A sharp and this is a B. Most of the time I put the bass at the same time as the kick. You don't have to do it exactly at 100%, but this is a good starting point. Let's listen to it, but this time with the bass. It sounds good and we've got a drill remix here. Let's carry on. I'm gonna add a new instrument instead of the piano to have some more variations. I can, for example, choose a pad sound and then just drag the chords like that. And I can keep the chords but without the melody this time. This is how it sounds like. For example, here I want to change the sound. For example, this one sounds really good. Or maybe this one. This is personal taste and you really want to find a sound that you personally like. This way I can have the piano for the intro and then I switch on to the pad. If I think it sounds too empty without the piano, I can of course add it. And this is with the piano. I think it sounds good like that and I can move on to the structure. So here I can do a lot of copy and paste to fill in the whole remix. For example, here I can have the drums with the piano from the intro. Here I make my structure by getting rid of some elements. For example, here I can make a build-up, so I only keep the pad and the piano, and then I have the bass and the drums together to have more impact. And I can make the full structure just like that. Another thing you can do if you wanted to is to adjust the BPM. For example, for a drill song, it's a bit too slow, so here I can push it a bit faster. I can go from 130 to 138, for example. Here it's important, you need to click on Adjust. Let's listen to it with the new BPM. And of course, if I think that it's too slow or too fast, I can adjust it one more time. Here I'm going to slow it down. I think it's a bit too fast.
Wanna know what it's like? Baby, show me what it's like. I don't really got no tights. I just wanna fuck all night.
Okay, that's the one. I think it sounds better like that. Now that I have all the elements for this remix, I just need to carry on and to finish the structure. That's it for today's video. We learned how to make a remix in BandLab using Lalal.ai. I hope you liked it and that it gives you some idea to make your own remix. Let me know what you think of my remix in the comments of this video. As usual, don't forget to support my channel and to hit the like button. I'll see you next week for a new tutorial. Stay tuned, take care, bye bye.